What's up YouTube, Fallout Freak here, and I'm back with another quest video. So we did a quest video to a Fallout New Vegas quest in the last quest video. So for this one, we will be talking about a Fallout 3 quest, and that Fallout 3 quest is none other than Escape! So without further ado, we're going to get straight into it and talk a little bit about Escape! So, Escape is the fourth main quest in Fallout 3. It is also an achievement on the Xbox 360 and PC and a bronze trophy on the PlayStation 3. Detailed walkthrough. The quest begins with Amata frantically trying to wake the Lone Wanderer up. She informs them that their father has left Vault 101 and Jonas is dead. Every member of the Vault security team has been ordered to attack the player character because the Overseer thinks that they are aware of James's departure and rad roaches have infested the Vault. Amata offers a 10mm pistol in perfect condition to the player character, which can be accepted or refused. If one refuses, Amata will keep the gun and use it against Officer Mack later. The player character may also become angry towards Amata, resulting in her remaining in the room. The player character may still leave, however. Outside the room, one will encounter Officer Kendall, who is being attacked by several rad roaches. If he survives the attack, he will become hostile towards the player character as soon as the rad roaches are dead. Deloria residence. Butch Deloria approaches the Lone Wanderer shortly thereafter, running down the hallway, begging them for help. His mother is being attacked by rad roaches, and he is too afraid of them to fend them off himself. If the player character has any weapons in their inventory, one can suggest to Butch that he is capable of killing the rad roaches himself by lending him a BB gun, baseball bat, or through a speech check. Alternatively, the player character can kill the rad roaches for Butch. Other options include leaving, telling Butch his mother is doomed by passing a speech check, or killing him. If Butch is killed, his mother can still be saved. Regardless of choice, the player character will receive Butch's tunnel snake outfit. If one refuses to help, Butch will continue to call for help and follow the Lone Wanderer to plead their case, eventually giving up and yelling over for John Kendall, telling him the Lone Wanderer's direction. Alternatively, if the Lone Wanderer saved Butch's mother and Kendall is still alive, Butch will intentionally mislead Kendall to buy the Wanderer time to escape. Clinic. Near the clinic, Officer Gomez will run into the Lone Wanderer and tell them to leave the vault, allowing them to go free. One has a few options here involving the officer, two of which involve blaming him for Jonas's death. Andy can be found torching rad roaches in this corridor. In the nearby diner is the body of Grandma Taylor. Stanley is hiding in the medical office behind a very easy lock, but one can either pick it or wait until Andy kills the rad roaches, at which point he'll come out on his own. The medicine bobblehead is on the desk in the office. Atrium. When entering the atrium, one will see two fellow vault dwellers contemplating escape, referencing the player character's father in the process. Tom Holden will rashly run into the guard corridor, shouting his name and asking to be let through. Mary Holden will comment on his rashness before running to her death after his at the hands of security. If the guards are engaged before they rush in, the couple will flee and no violence will take place. The door at the end of the corridor leads to the vault entrance and is secured with a very hard lock. The route one will need to follow is through the security door just to the right of the entrance corridor. It has been jammed open with a locker. Proceed up the stairs where one will encounter 2 rad roaches and an additional 3 to 5 rad roaches in the connecting corridor. At the upper level of the atrium, the facing doorway will be open while the 2 doors on the wall to the left are inaccessible. Heading to the only open door, one will pass a windowed room with Alan Mack and Gloria Mack inside. Alan will be shouting at the player character, blaming them and their father for the predicament that they are in. Security Chief Hannon is usually found wandering around here as well and will attack. There will be a dead maintenance worker, Floyd Lewis, by a toolbox near the next corridor to progress through. Overseer's office. When turning the corner, one will hear Amata and her father, the overseer, Almodovar, talking. He is interrogating her about the Lone Wanderer's whereabouts. If they let Amata keep the 10mm pistol, she will free herself by shooting Mac. If the player character enters the room, Amata will flee and Mac will attack. The Overseer begins making demands of the Lone Wanderer, to which the player character can respond with their own, inquiring about the Overseer's office key and terminal password. The Overseer will refuse, and if he is threatened for the keys, he will attack or call for help. If Amata is threatened, he will give in. One can also choose to respond that they can escape without them. The keys may also be pickpocketed from him or found in lockers near the door and computer. A key can be found in a dresser in the Overseer's room where Amata is found. The Overseer can also be killed. If the Lone Wanderer gives him their weapons and ammunition, they will turn hostile and attack. If the Overseer is not hostile and further dialogue is attempted after the conversation, he will simply say he has nothing else to say to you, and the Lone Wanderer can leave. If one attacks Officer Mac and kills him, Amata will run to her room and thank them for saving her. Vault entrance. Amata will be waiting in the connecting room if she was rescued. If the gun was not accepted at the beginning of the quest, she will present it to the player character when spoken to. If the player character does not pick up a key to the office, the red door to the Overseer's office will have to be picked. The lockers in here have the Overseer's terminal password. If not picked up, the terminal will have to be hacked. Once logged onto the computer, one can select the Open Overseer's Tunnel option to proceed through the secret passage. A door is at the end of the tunnel, and once through, one will find themselves in a small room with a switch on the wall. Once activated, it will reveal a larger room. There's another switch here that will open the vault door. Once opened, Amata will come down to say goodbye. Shortly after this, another door will open and any surviving security officers will enter. The final objective is to run through the exit and reach the final door between the player character and the Capital Wasteland. When the final door is activated, the player character will be offered one last chance to change their name, race, initial special stats, tagged skills, sex, and initial appearance. Exiting the vault completes the quest and nets 200 experience points. Any available add-on content apart from Broken Steel will become available after leaving the vault. So that is a little, or a bit, about Escape! So let me go ahead and play a quote by Amata during the quest, or soon towards the end of the quest. So here we go. Hopefully it'll play. Here we go.
Oh my god. You actually opened it.
Yes, I did, Amata. Yes, I did. Now let me see if I can get some, there we go, some pictures up. Let's go ahead and get to my desktop here. Let me expand that. There we go. And this is the entrance to the vault, I believe, right here. This vault door right here that was just opened. And there's the vault door right there, the open vault door that will then seal shut afterwards. This is the picture that you will see once you complete the quest. Here's Butch fighting off some rad roaches. Look how big those things are. I think this is one of the legs of one of the rad roaches right here. That's cool. But yeah, that is Escape in a nutshell. Hit me up in the comment section below and let me know what you thought about this quest in general and what some of your favorite Fallout 3 quests are. One of mine is definitely Escape, which is towards the beginning. But until my next quest video, you must always remember that war never changes.